Okay, here we go. All set. Alright, y'all. Here we are, Final Fantasy XIV. Today has been a not-so-good day for Moon. Work had left me emotionally exhausted. And even after I took a nap and everything, I mean, I feel better. The thing is, though, I don't feel like I'm happy. You know what I mean? I just feel very neutral. I don't feel strong in any one way or the other. So yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I was still feeling up for it at least, you know, like, I had enough energy to want to stream, so. And I'm hoping that me doing this will help distract me as well. A little self-therapy, you know. So here we go. Oh, that's right. We had the fight with Barbaricia. We killed her. Zero is running low on ether. Though Zero remains unconscious, she appears otherwise fine. Insofar as I can discern, at any rate. Being part of Void Scent, her physiology may be rather different from ours. Let us observe her for a while as we discuss our next move. Oh, we got Asm's crystal. How long do you suppose she'll remain this way? She looks pretty pale, and that's kind of saying a lot. I haven't the faintest inkling, nor can I say whether the ether we can afford to share will be enough to awaken her. It would be best to take her back with us to the source. There she'll be guaranteed all she requires. Zero cannot give her consent, but it seems we have no choice. The alternative would be to leave her here, defenseless. So we're bringing a Void Scent back with us. You sure that's a good idea? Should she later desire it, we can bring her home. Well, okay, I guess. Siri, might I ask you to hold on to Babaricia's memoria? It may yet serve a purpose. Yep, I got it. I like to see them try to pry it out of my hands. Who the fuck are you? Oh, what happened to her? You had business with Zero? We have a newcomer, a former minion of Barbaricia. Let her know when she wakes, will you? Barbaricia's minion. We're not going to find this newcomer, so we have something to tell Zero, if nothing else. Indeed. And need be, we'll beat the shit out of them. May I trouble you to join me, Sari? With luck, we might learn something of Golbez. Man, I spent time well spent on my island sanctuary that I got this hairstyle. I love it. It took me a second to get used to it because it's different, you know, different things. But I am loving the look on her. And now that I got it, I've just been neglecting my island sanctuary. I just had to do what I had to do, and then that's it. Bam, done. So you're the traitor. You're the ones who fell Barbaricia. I won't make trouble. I'll obey. So please, let me stay. If you would obey, then tell me all you know of Golbez. There isn't much I can tell. Only archfiends are allowed into his domain, wherever it is. None but they know. I see. No better way to guard oneself than keeping one's location secret. I mean, yeah, it's true. The more people know about something, the less it's gonna be a secret. How does Golbez communicate with his minions afield? He has these, scepters? Staves? Whatever they are, he uses them to talk to those far away. Not unlike link pearls, at least in function. That will be all. My thanks for your cooperation. My thanks to you as well for affording me the time. I mean, I had a, you know, if he acted out of line, I would have backhanded him in place, you know. I am satisfied, so let's rejoin the others and head home. Yeah, as fun as the 13th has been, I mean... It'd be great to leave. Wait. Oh. Didn't I fight you? In... Fuck, what was the name of that? Tantara? Yeah, Tantara Deepcroft in the... like, literally, like, level 15 one. Yeah, it's like... He's like the boss in that. Huh, that isn't immortal. You remind me of the time I was summoned to your world by someone who sought beauty. Well, trying to be a deviant who had my vessel chained to a bed. And when I tried to break free, he had the gall to call me a hideous fiend. Oh. Oh, it took me a second. Oh, so whoever it was, they were hoping for a succubus or something similar. That's pretty funny. That deviant, he wanted a monster girl. And as if that wasn't bad enough, he started slicing me up. I left that body and fled back here as quickly as I could. Never again, never again. Good on ya, man. Good on ya. I really thought he'd be the same one that I killed, but I guess not. Empty-eyed void scent. Who is this? I don't think I talked to you. Interested in me, are you? Too bad. I'm not interested in you. Aw, okay. Damn. Had to turn me down like that. Whose likeness is this, you ask? The hero who will save the world. I'm waiting for the day he comes. Or was it she? I can't remember the details. I don't know how long I've been waiting, or why I even wait. Could you be the hero, perhaps? No, I don't think so. Something tells me I'll know when I meet him, or her. I'll just have to keep waiting. I was wondering how it was, like, levitating, but then I realized, like, the rock right there, yeah. It's keeping that part up. Huh. Of all the void scent that I've killed, you would think that one of them would be like, oh, I remember you. You beat the crap out of me way back. I mean, at least with the... I remember the Garleans, like when you're doing Endwalker, some of them recognize you. You're like, oh, you're the one who was fucking shit up in, in Praetorium. I didn't forget that, you monster. Reacher has told all. Golbez goes to great lengths indeed to conceal his whereabouts. While I'm sure Nadine has matters under control, I can't help but worry. Let's not keep them waiting. Alright, let's get out of here. Pick up the body and let's go. I trust you understand that once we leave the 13th, we will not return until we are prepared to resume our search. Knowing this, are you ready to depart? Yeah, I'm done with this place. Like, there's really nothing else to do here anyway. Wow, that flame looks kind of pixelated. I mean, the one far away looks nice, but then the being up close was not great. Oh, man. Back to Troya, then, and thence home. Thence. Alright, y'all, let's get out of here. Well, I imagine Justinian would be... yeah. He'd be strong enough to carry her. Plus, he's got them Dragoon jumps. What's on this music? Hey y'all, we're back.
Ah, you're all safe. Thank the sisters.
A moment while I close the gate.
What's gonna happen? It's just decompress. Oh, okay. I thought they were gonna like squish it down.
There. We may rest easy for now.
Like when you push food down with a Tupperware lid.
Was there any trouble? I expect some void scent slipped through.
A few did, aye. But we were ready and dealt with them without incident.
That is well. I cannot thank you enough for your vigilance.
Man, this sucked for those guys. Just stepped in and then just got fucking stabbed to death right away.
Yes, yes, you're grateful. But aren't you forgetting something more important? You know, the polite but warm formalities one delights in hearing when their little brother returns from a long journey.
Indeed. You are right.
I didn't think we were gone that long, but okay.
It is good to be home again, among those who I love dearly and missed so much.
And we are glad to receive you, Vashan. Welcome home.
Chambers have been prepared for your use at Megaduta. Let us take Zero there at once.
Alright, off we go. Alright, what we got? Mistress So, we have been expecting you. If you would follow me, I will show you to the guest chambers. Alright, take me away. Ooh, this is nice.
Our mission took many an unexpected turn. I am relieved that we have all returned safely. But before you all enjoy the rest you have earned 12 times over, I would consult you on one last matter.
I mean, I would have gone for one more fight, but okay.
Zero.
While she appears none the worse for wear, she remains locked in slumber, and I cannot help but worry. Is there aught we can do to expedite her recovery? If her aether is exhausted, perhaps I can share some of mine now.
That could work, maybe.
In the wastelands of the 13th, one can only replenish ether by taking it from others, be it by trade or by force. In contrast, the source is rich in ambient ether.
Oh, that's right, because everything's fucking dead there.
Simply being here and drawing breath, Zero will absorb what she needs.
Then we need but wait?
I believe so. She will awaken in time, and when she does, give her something to eat. Judging by her form, She should also be able to derive nourishment from food. I know you promised her your ether, but perhaps she might appreciate fine Harnish cuisine more.
I mean, I guess it'd be more tastier, yeah. Gotta love that Indian food.
Food can certainly be arranged.
She looks like any other person. Unsurprising, perhaps, given that she is only part void-sent.
Yeah, that's still pretty interesting.
Zero said before that Xenos had altered her essence. A change wrought, I suspect, with the power of darkness. It acted upon the part of her that is void-sent, rendering it dominant. Thus, we were able to reverse it with the power of light. I labor to believe that Xenos possessed such arcane knowledge. In all likelihood, it came from Thandaniel.
I mean, yeah. There's no way Xenos would know about magic. He's freaking Guardian. They don't know how to use magic. They can't use magic.
Were Zero wholly void-sent, I doubt the crystal would have had an effect on her.
There is that, and I'm also wondering if she's actually a warrior light. Because think about it, if she had been like any other like regular void sent, why couldn't the crystal work on any other void sent we've encountered, you know? So I'm thinking she is actually a warrior light. Or not a warrior light, but at least someone chosen by Hydaelyn. Not chosen, sorry. They, like... Basically one of the people who, you know, were from Amarant and they got, like, sundered. Because those with the Echo are basically people who were split during that time when the sundering happened. So I'm thinking that she could be a counterpart of like someone with an echo. I don't know if she's our counterpart. I kind of doubt it, but yeah.
One might say that Hydaelyn had a hand in your meeting.
I don't know if Vina saw that far ahead, but okay.
'Tis no exaggeration to say that Zero has proven herself invaluable. A boon from Hydaelyn herself. Her cooperation may come at a price, but whatever it is, I am willing to pay it. Exhausting though it may be at times.
I mean, dragons have a lot of ether, so... Zero's breathing appears to be less strained than it was in the 13th. Okay. Goody goody gumdrops. My chamber is much the same as this one. Too opulent for my taste, but at least it has a space to train. She seems to be faring better here. Praise be to the sisters. If I may excuse myself, I wish to pay a visit to the High Crucible. While the skills functioned admirably, it would be prudent to have them inspected for signs of degradation. By all means, I shall do the same for this vessel. Then I'll go and meet with the soldiers, share with them what I learned fighting Voidsend in the 13th. What of you, my friend? Have you any immediate plans? I might go and tend to my island. Peace out, y'all. I'm going to my island. Why not? It seems funny. Truly, had I known you had such interest, I might have interested you with the development of our nearby isles to attract visitors. Oh, why didn't you then? At any rate, should you be in no hurry, might I trouble you with a small task first? I wish to have food ready for Zero when she awakens, you see. Would you be willing to go to Marid's whatever, Marids, and ask for suitable refreshments. Alright, I can get food. Excellent. In the meantime, Nadana shall watch over Zero. She's already en route. Let us each then tend to our respective businesses and reconvene anon. Alright, I'm gonna get her some good shit. Alright, let's go get her good food. Get some food for Zero. Alright, let me see. So the thing about a good merchant is... Oh, okay. Thought he had more to that. Welcome to Mary's Mayan. Please make yourself comfortable. I'm here for food. I demand it. What? I guess the satrap has collapsed from hunger. Of course I'd be happy to help. You need only tell me what you desire. Okay, let's see. Your most expensive dish. Just recommend... We've had a search and hard meal with plenty of meat. It's kind of a living morals either. Shit's so nice. Let's see. Let's do these two. Because, well, this is funny. I'm pretty sure that they were like, no, that's not funny. Stop. Meat. Can't go wrong with meat. Hell yeah. Something for a walking god. Well, that might be perfect for an adventure preparing to raid a treasure vault. I fear it'd be too much for someone coming out of a long slumber. Aw, really? I would recommend something gentler on the stomach, like these apples here. They just come in and I guarantee their freshness. Fruit? Afterwards, once your guest feels better, she's welcome to sample whatever else we can provide. Just let me know. Okay, I guess I'm getting her fruit. It's not very exciting, but okay. Ah, welcome back. Oh, Nadana showed up. Okay, we'll be joining them now. Yeah, I've got the food. Apples, I guess. That was way too close of a...
Is this an inn? What happened? How did I get here? There's no time. I must rejoin the battle. I must...
Oh, you're awake! Wonderful!
Oh my god. I mean, you've never seen an elephant person before.
Some sort of fiend? A fiend? Where is it? Where?
That's pretty rich coming from you, Zero.
But this is no time for jokes. You're in the source, my dear. The world next door. So to speak. The others brought you here after you collapsed.
Oh, welcome, Avocate.
I'll fetch them at once. Wait, just a moment.
Let the elephant lady do her job. Oh, when you ever heard of Duolingo's new song, it's amazing. Oh, Duolingo, huh? I have not. But I'll probably look it up, yeah. If I remember to. Here, I got you apples. I wanted to get you curry, but you know, they told me no. So
I took the
just...
liberty of arranging refreshments. I hope you find them as flavorful as they are invigorating.
This isn't what you promised. I suppose ether is ether.
Just that we should look down like, this is it? It's called Spanish or Vanish. That sounds funny. Alright, I mean, you could do it that way, I guess. Ew.
Wait. Don't tell me you don't know how to eat?
I took what I needed from it. What's the problem?
Where's the enjoyment in that? You're supposed to bite, to chew, to savor, and then swallow.
I just got reminded of Little Nicky, where he's like, he shows the demons like Popeye's chicken. And he's like, what you're supposed to do is just bite it and then let it slide down your throat hole.
That's the way. So, did it taste good?
I'm surprised she didn't ask what swallow is. Like, how do I do this?
I don't know.
And I'm surprised she didn't choke either.
The long years without eating may have dulled your sense of taste.
Well, we void scent have no need for such when consuming others. There are some who speak of taste when describing the quality and affinity of their prey's ether. But I loathe the act. Taking ether in small amounts like this is one thing, but diluting my essence, diminishing myself, I'd sooner die. And I have died, countless times.
You have? But what happens when you do?
I mean, they might as well, right? If you know someone who dies quite often, like, what happens when, you know, you do die?
Not much. After a while, you return, together with all your expended life force. The important thing is to die where others won't devour you.
Amazing! My peers who study immortality and resurrection would be most interested in this phenomenon.
The question of taste aside, I am glad that you are able to partake of food like us. I dare say it agrees with your personal preferences.
I also got right now reminded of Honkai Star Rail when you go to like the second... No. When you go to the Zhanshu, you know, like the Space China. Like, I know, like, it's a big thing, it's all part of the plot that you encounter, like, basically the whole Space China is basically all about killing, I believe. At least a good chunk of them believe in that. And, they follow an Aeon, a god, basically, who is trying to kill another god, who is basically a god of immortality. And it sounds kind of cool at first, you know, like, oh, immortality, but then you actually see the monsters that, like, immortality produces, and basically they just don't die. It's... yeah.
That's true. You can keep giving me the same on a regular basis.
Very well. As my guest, I shall see that you do not want for comfort. And one other thing. We brought you to our world without your consent, and for that, I apologize. If you wish it, we will return you to yours once you have regained your strength.
It's fine. I have no reason to go back.
I can't believe she hasn't commented yet, like, oh, you were taller, weren't you? How'd you get small?
Except for yours, perhaps. You intend to cross over again, I take it.
I do. I have yet to find my sister. I want nothing more than to rush to her aid, to find this Golbez and free her from his clutches, if he still holds her captive.
Though if our recent experience has taught us anything, 'tis that the 13th is more dangerous than we ever imagined. Caution must be our watchword.
Caution, huh? Okay, fine.
Better late than never. In the short time you spent in our world, you left a trail of chaos in your wake.
Yeah, I know, right? We killed like 2 of them. 2 big ones.
You managed to return in one piece this time. But don't assume you'll be so lucky the next.
I have plenty of reasons to assume. You don't know what I've been through already.
Rest assured, we will make no assumptions and spare no preparation. Speaking of which, while we rest and ready ourselves, I ask that you tell me more about your home. In return, I will tell you about ours. I will show you my domain, Radzet Han.
Again, a stranger in this strange land. I have a condition. You must come too.
Why me? Okay.
You have my thanks.
Alrighty. Why did you want me around? This world is brimming with ether. I feel invigorated just standing here in the breeze. And in the rain. Glad am I to hear that. So, is there any place in particular you wish to see? Perhaps where that food came from. Apple, was it? But I don't expect I'll collapse again. It'd be good to know where I can procure more if necessary. Myriads it is then. I shall introduce you to the head waitress, Malil. I don't know about saying that right. Oh, what? I'm leaving? Okay. Alright, guess I'm on babysitting duty. Come on. Now, how do I get over there? God damn, that's a... Alright, well, fuck me, I guess. I gotta run all the way there. Wait a minute, what am I doing? Doing this the hard way, apparently. Alright, here we go. We got pellets on our way, let's go. Well, at least it'll be a little faster. I wonder if that person's doing that one scene in this exact area in Walker. Alright, well now this is a little more bearable. I was about ready to scream already. I know, I'm exaggerating, but still. Okay, okay. At least we're approaching the plaza. Oh, that's right! I gotta do... good old Hildebrand. It's been a while since we've done the last set of quests. Oh, hey, Nan. You can take them via... I can? Oh... Well, I'm already this far, I'm gonna commit. I always thought that it wouldn't work if you if you did this. Oh man, if you transport it like that. God damn it. Alright, we can attempt to introduce Zero to Miriam herself, and Malil is more likely to be available. This is the place. The air is different here, and I speak not of the heat. There's a texture to it, a fullness, unlike that of elsewhere. You smell the cooking, I believe. Hannish cuisine is quite fragrant and delicious, I hope you'll agree. Yeah, can't go wrong with Indian food. I love me some tikka masala. Sorry, I was just like looking at this and like realizing they did this part on the like side of the mountain, and they kept the grass. Interesting. Alright, welcome to Marib's. Okay, greetings, Milil, and may I introduce you to Zero. She is an esteemed guest, and I ask that you see to her meals during her stay. It always has. First thing I try when I gotta follow quests in a city. Oh. I didn't dare risk it, thinking that it was gonna be like, oh well, you lost them, now you gotta go back. Oh yes, Marid has told me all. Please come to us whenever you're hungry. We'll look after you. So it's here that Sari obtained the apple. While the palace cooks can prepare whatever you desire, it is certainly a quick and convenient food. I'll remember it. Who are the ones there moving their bodies about? Is it for some ritual related to eating? Oh, that's entertainment. The dancers. They move their bodies to bring pleasure to those who are watching. It is a form of entertainment, part of our culture. How needlessly complicated. We avoid and prefer simpler pleasures. That may be the way of it now, but your world, too, must have had such complicated diversions once. I don't remember. Well, let's move on. I propose we visit Balshan Bazaar, where goods the world over may be found. Wait, where the fuck is that? Oh, it's there. Okay. Alright. This whole time I just never paid attention to the marketplace, like what it was called. What are all these things for? What do you do here? This is a marketplace where people buy and sell goods. Since its earliest days, Radzahan has served as a trading hub. And here you'll find not only local products, but wares from distant lands. I should mention that the vendors generally only accept payment in coin or tomestones. If there's aught you desire, I shall take care of it. So that's what tomestones are for. Voidsen returned with them on occasion, but I never knew their purpose. They struck me as useless trinkets, and I couldn't understand your obsession with them. I still don't understand the obsession. On that subject, there appear to be no shops in the 13th. Do you never make bargains in which possessions are exchanged? We do, but rarely. We strike bargains when we want something done. If we desire an object, we kill whoever has it. That's one way to do it. I see, I see. Your bargains may be likened to employment, I believe. I shall bear this in mind. With that, let us continue on. I propose we head to the High Crucible of Alchemia. Oh, that way, okay. See, this is a good example of like how I navigate things in real life. I know how things look, but you tell me the names of things, I'm like, what? Like, don't get me wrong, there are times where my memory does hold up when it comes to street names. But sometimes it doesn't always. I'll be like, I know my landmarks to get to a place. Hold on, sorry, I just saw a weird alert. Okay, weird. Get this out of here. Okay. Like, I know my landmarks know how to get there, but if you ask me the street names in some places, I'll be like, yeah, I don't remember. I just know that the Jack in Box is right there in the corner, and there's a shopping center right next to it, and I just gotta make a right on that street. My Master Vitra, how may we serve you this evening? If you're here for your vessel, I'm afraid we're still tending to it. No, there is no rush. Pray take as much time as you require, and know that I have complete faith in your work. I Crucibles, home to the finest alchemists. They are the ones who created my bodies, and can provide you with the healing as well. Now that I think on it, you aren't at all surprised when I changed forms. Were you aware of my nature from the start? That I was a soul occupying a vessel not my own? It's hardly uncommon in our world. When given the chance, many shed their bodies to claim stronger ones. Wow, it's like changing clothes. Oh, you must be the rumored guest. We've been most eager to meet you. If you have a moment, would you care to stay for some tea? The sisters know we love to hear your tales. No, I've had enough food for now. You can always obtain more without the need for an inane chatter. No. Her bluntness. No need to decline outright. I dare say you're tired, so let us save it for the time and return to Megaduda. If aught catches your eye en route, do not hesitate to say so. Alright, so are we going back there? Okay, so I could just take Ruvida fibers. Okay. Alright, let's see. Ethernet. I passed it. Here we go. Alright, y'all, we made it. Some sort of fruit. Pitiful things, though. I imagine you need to eat a lot to derive any satisfaction. These are mulberry trees. While the trees are indeed edible, the fruits, sorry. While the fruits are indeed edible, more important are the leaves, which we feed to silkworms. Without the creatures, we wouldn't have the silk to make our famous Stagnarian weave. Furthermore, the bark of the tree also possesses medicinal properties. You'd be hard-pressed to find a more useful plant. Is that so? Aside from food, I wouldn't have considered any other purpose for it. Master Vitra! It's Sari too! Oh, it's these orphan kids. Oh, but isn't young Merod? And that must be your sister. Yasra? Yasra? Okay. Is all well at the orphanage? Yes, Your Excellency. The other children are very nice, and we all look out for one another. Oh, well, just the other day, Estinian came to see us. Everyone was really excited. Truly, Estinian paid you a visit. Huh, that is well. Is she a new friend? Friend. You know what that is? What, you mean you don't? She is a visitor from a faraway land, you see, and is still unfamiliar with our language. Oh, then we'll teach you. A friend is someone you like to play with. She's like, play? Play with. Xenos seemed to be enjoying himself when he fought you. Is that the same thing? Yeah, more or less. I mean, that's one way to be my friend. Oh, there's absolutely not. I see. But is having someone to play with so fulfilling? I still do not understand why. Why he traversed the great expanse? Why he risked life and limb? For you. Well, yeah, technically he did come to save us at the end. But I waste energy dwelling on such things. I have not Xenos. I stand to gain nothing by knowing his heart. I'm sorry I can explain it well. There's no need to apologize. The fault is not yours, but mine for failing to make sense of your words. Well, we had better get back to our errand. Goodbye. It was nice meeting you. Those big old waves. What is a friend? 'Tis a seemingly simple question, but the answer is anything but. Only a child, innocent and pure, could reply with nary a moment's hesitation. Through Xenos, I thought I understood the ways of your world, but the more I learned of it, the more I realized how little I actually know. It's all so strange, your behavior and your reasons. I find myself baffled at every turn. But the feeling is not unwelcome. I'm learning bit by bit. It was the right decision to join you. Oh, I'm glad you feel that way, I guess. Alright, ooh, we got food. Let's see. Scallop curry. Premium scallops are simmered with a rich blend of spices. Oh, that sounds yummy, actually. Pumpkin ratatouille. This covered dish consists of a variety of vegetables. Simmered to enrich their combined flavor. Skill, speed, determination, vitality, tenacity. Peach tart. Round pastry filled with sweet peaches and fragrant spices. Badnarian chai. This milky near Eastern tea is infused with cinnamon of peerless quality for a flavorsome kick. Damn, these are pretty high quality foods. But on the other hand, I really don't need food anymore since I've already leveled what I want to level. I believe Zero's time here has been rewarding, and 'twas in no small part due to your company. My thanks for agreeing to join us. Come, let's return to Megaduda. That, and I kind of like the current food I use mainly, the carrot pudding, because it's very, it's pretty well rounded. And look at that, eye level is like 610. But it's also pretty good that, you know, like I said, it's a well-rounded one, does determination, vitality, and critical hit, which are pretty good stats to enhance. I mean, to boost. Whereas with the other ones, like, oh, this one also has that too. Coconut cod powder. But see, we got this one, which, you know, like the foods that we just saw right now, like they're kind of more geared toward certain jobs. Like obviously with PD, that's like that's healing. That's for healers. So the best class for, you know, to use this type of food for would be your healer job. And then this one's more like well, you could probably do it on tanking, but also might be better for the physical DPS. Or range, I believe. Physical range and then physical melee, yeah. Oh, I forgot I had this one where it only has 2 of them. Only 2 stat boost. I don't know why I have that. I should have just thrown it away. Alright, let's see. Alright, I definitely don't remember this when I was doing on my main account, so this is definitely new stuff for me. Alright, yeah, let me in.
So, what are your impressions of Radzatan?
There's a lot of mortals.
Oh, okay, that's reasonable.
Considering your origin, I can see why that might be your first observation. Though they would call each other people, I think. If you wish to know about our fair city, I should be glad to place a guide at your disposal.
No need. I'll show myself around. There's only so much about my home I can share with you in return, after all. While I remember some few tales of the past, I cannot speak to their authenticity. But if that is enough, then I will tell you of the events that saw darkness engulf our world. The Contra Memoria.
I mean, that'd be interesting to know.
We are all ears. Please.
Long ago, light filled the world and all was at peace. But then the servants of darkness came, and they bequeathed a black art unto men. Channeling the power of hope and prayer, one could call forth fearsome beings known as Eidolons.
Wait, that's how you're supposed to pronounce it? I did not. Okay. I've been mispronouncing that. Mispronouncing that word for so long in my head. Oh, because of, you know, a Honkai Star Rail. I was pronouncing it Eidolons or Eidolons. Not Eidolons.
The Scions. And these Eidolons are surely primals.
Well, the more you know.
Face the same, and understand that when an Eidolon is birthed, strife follows. And in such strife, the weak are the first to suffer.
Yeah. That's why I killed them every time they came up.
When it seemed the world would be plunged into chaos, heroes appeared. They who were blessed with a singular power, the power to bind the aether of Eidolons within crystals known as Memoria.
Oh yeah, I heard about this. But I thought they said they captured the primals in Aura Sight.
My mother was one such Memoriate. But in fighting to save many, she herself was touched by darkness. As was I.
Darkness imprisoning me. All that I see. I cannot live.
And so
I
you
cannot
were
die.
born part void sent, before the world was overcome.
How exactly did that calamity come to pass? Did the Memoriates not triumph?
They did. They expunged the seeds of chaos and restored the peace, only to find themselves seduced by the darkness they had sealed. They spread the taint, transforming men into monsters, what you call void sent, and raised armies to wage new wars.
Oh shit.
Not the first to be corrupted by power, nor the last.
Some defied temptation and held fast to the light. My mother and I among them. For years and years we fought, but it was not enough. And when our strength was spent, our bulwarks broken, so too was the world.
You know, we know two other people who, survived that.
The flood of darkness.
The stars faded from the heavens as a pall black as pitch enveloped creation. Darkness raged unchecked, rending the very walls of reality. I was cast into the rift, and there trapped for what felt like an eternity. Until I came upon a crack. Tiny, infinitesimal, but enough for me to squeeze through.
How old were you when this happened?
And find my world changed beyond recognition, into the lightless waste you saw.
So that is how you were able to escape becoming a void sent in full.
I suppose I should consider myself fortunate. Were I like most others, I wouldn't have lasted a day before being devoured. We, the lost, are better equipped to survive in a lost world.
A lost world, you say? I wouldn't be so sure. The 13th is still there, is it not?
I thought they called it a void, though. Even the Scions thought, well, that's a lost cause. Oh well, we fucked it up.
What are you getting at?
To explain requires that we initiate you into the truth of the source and its reflections. We warned that this will take a while.
Let's start from the top. Yeah, talk about Amarod and everything. Yeah. The Amortines, and then the final days. Talk about Hydaelyn and Zodiark. In that the shards are... The star itself is Zodiark. His body split into 14. It's Shadowbringer's song.
Then, unlike the worlds that have been rejoined, mine still...
The Oracle of Light prevented the first from being completely overcome. So the situation may not be completely identical to that of your 13th. But the fact remains that we were able to restore a measure of balance to a world brought to the brink of destruction.
But this is a world that's already kind of, like, met its end in a way, you know? It's already gone past that point. The flood already messed everything up. Oh, good night. Good night, Awakate. Nice of you to stop by for a while.
After which, some intrepid young souls succeeded in restoring life back to lands thought lost to light.
Oh, yeah. Reen and Gaia, yeah. I helped with that.
Which gives me cause to hope the day may yet come when life springs forth anew in the 13th. Of course, these are only possibilities. I offer no guarantees.
Yeah, I mean, again, Ystrola, like... The first was basically on the verge. Like, it was literally cheering at the end, you know, at the end right there, you know, whether it's gonna fall into light and stuff. And in one bad end, which, you know, it's basically a timeline that Grahatia originally came from, where the flood of light was not stopped, and it caused the 8th calamity in the source. And a lot of people died. So, in this timeline, the one that we just went through, like, throughout this game and all that, we averted that. We stopped the flood. But still, like, it still left everything very precariously close to the edge of, you know, once again, falling into light. It was literally like a very desperately made dam to hold back the flood. And there were holes in that dam, so yeah.
But having experienced what we have, I dare say we are more qualified than most to speak on the matter.
Wait, I don't understand. Why would you say these things? As if you mean to... But the sole reason you came to the Void was...
To find a dragon, aye. And in light of what we've seen, we'd be fools to strive for more. But we Scions, former Scions, begging your pardon, have a habit of not leaving well enough alone. And old habits die hard, don't they, my friend?
Oh, well, you know. They ask me to kill things, I'll go kill things.
Restoring the light would serve our efforts to find and free Ashdaya. There is no reason not to try.
Do as you will. I have no desire to save that world.
She's like, things are fucked, man. I don't see no reason to do it. Sarah does not regret her actions. I don't blame Zero to be like, you know what, I don't really care what happens to that world because it's already fucked.
Be that as it may, we will have need of your power when next we face Voidsent.
You know how it works. If you want my help, you must pay my price. And now that you've drawn Golbez's attention, it's going to cost you more. A lot more.
I mean, yeah, we did kill 2 of his freaking 4 horsemen.
I will consider this a deposit.
Ah. Alright, she's catching on. Pizza! Well, I'm gonna have pizza tomorrow. Like, for real life. Pizza, Don't you dare speak those words again to me. Though our time in the void was short, we managed to ascertain that my sister yet lives, and it cannot be overstated how fortunate we are to have met Zero. But the greater blessing is nevertheless you, my friend, for your encouragement to embark upon my search anew, and your help in overcoming the challenges thus far. Who will stop me, mortal? Who will stop me, mortal? Hey, what the fuck is that? What is that? Golbez and his minions will seek to stymie our efforts. Of this we can be sure. But with you all on my side, I have confidence that we will succeed. That we will find and liberate my sister, and that we shall return home together. Alright, give me the money. Meanwhile, elsewhere. Meanwhile, the League of Doom. Oh my god, it really is like the League of Doom. You killed 2 of your homies.
First Scarmiglione, and now Barbariccia. Useless, the both of them.
It was no lie. They conspire with a Memoriat.
And their search for the dragon will lead them here.
Is this Xenos' voice actor?
The war
sounds very close to
it. We cannot allow these interlopers to interfere.
If I may, my lord, I have a plan to eliminate them. In order to guarantee its success, however, I will require Cagnazzo's cooperation.
These names sound very Italian.
Yeah, there's sport to be had, then I'll play along. As much as I dislike following your lead, I have no patience for scheming.
Well and good to have confidence, but do not forget the cost of failure.
Rest assured, I will see the dream to fruition. Even should I be consumed by my own flames, I will pave the way for one and all.
Big talk for someone who's gonna die.
Then I will trust in your oath and your plan.
We will give you cause to rejoice, my lord. This I vow. Aha! Some excitement for a change.
No sacrifice is too great. Even should my 4 archfiends be lost, I will not halt my steps. The prison of passivity is an obstacle to my cause, and so you must fall.
The prison of light. That's what he's talking about.
What irony that the blessed damned should set us free.
And the little hand. Italiano.
As I swore so long ago.
There it is, another fist clench.
The gate
Damn you.
lies open.
Damn, look at his calves.
Last, my ambition shall be fulfilled.
That dude did not skip leg day. The first has been added to the Ending Codex. Into the light. Something tells me that was like the patch stuff right there. That was one end of a patch. Alright, once more, unto the void. Sean's eyes seem to brighten at your arrival. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I was just checking out the glams the people had over here. Ah, Sari, as always, your timing is most fortuitous. I wish to share with you the news concerning Zero. You recall that, in exchange for aether, she agreed to aid us in our search for my sister. At Ishtola's suggestion, I began providing said aether in the form of food. Zero has found the arrangement to be agreeable, and has been eating steadily. In large part due to that, she claims to have already made a full recovery. If you and the others are ready as well, I would set forward for the void once more. Excellent. I shall inform Ishtola and Astidian, and then go to collect my other vessel from the alchemist. In the meantime, I'll ask you to fetch Zero. She was absent when I visited her chambers earlier, but I suspect you will find her in the corridor connecting Yuj and Kama. It seems she's grown partial to the view of the city it affords. Once we have attended to our respective tasks, let us gather here. That is a pretty good glam. Alright, where am I going? There. Oh, wait a minute, don't tell me it's up there. Oh, it is. Okay, god damn it. Alright, there she is.
Everyone is so carefree.
It wasn't like that a while ago, let me tell you.
Unafraid and unconcerned in spite of their weakness, and how easily their lives could be torn apart in an instant. Such luxuries are lost to us. We have no hopes or dreams, and even the release of death. Only hunger.
I hunger.
Others are a means to an end. At times, a literal one. We forge covenants with men and come here to feed. Or to die. I thought it would be no different when I was summoned by Xenos. Lives were tools to him, to be used and discarded at whim. In that respect, he was a void-sent at heart.
Yeah, he fit in pretty well.
But towards you, and you alone, he behaved differently. And I cannot fathom why.
The music just
What was
stopped.
it that drove him? What made him choose such an end? But enough about that man. He is dead and we are all better for it. Why are you here?
That was pretty
there something
fucked.
you needed?
I mean, not that he was a great guy, but still. He was a damn worthy opponent, though. Twice already.
So you're heading back now. Then as per our bargain, I will go as well.
I wonder if we should pack some apples for you. Ugh, okay, I have to go all the way back there again. Treating her like a horse. A pack mule. Yeah, you get an apple and you're nice. And if you're especially good, here's the sugar cube. Alright, gang's all here. So much ether. I can't remember the last time I felt such fullness. I could get used to this. If you're ready to get back to it, then so am I. I bet the great work discussing our experiences in the void with the alchemists. Though they found much of it surprising, they were especially shocked to learn that darkness prevents souls from finding rest. That must be fun. A carrot and the stick. That only works for pigs.
Everyone is here? Good. Let us set forth for the void once more.
What is it?
Wait. I was gonna say that's his body. Something's going on.
He's calling.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, if there's like a disconnect going on between him and the actual body, that means his actual body is doing something.
Unless I'm mistaken, that was intended for one of your kin. Who?
Yeah, who are you calling? Because the only ones who are alive of his brothers and sisters, basically, there's Tiamat, but she should be back in Mericidia now, since that's where she and Bahamut, like, were basically running things there. So it's either Tiamat, Reisvilger. Wait, that's only 2. I think there's only 2 left. Aside from Vitra himself. Wait. Holy shit, hold on. How many dragons were there again? 7? Bahamut, who's dead. Tiamat, who is his mate. She's alive. And then there's Radtasker, who's dead. Nidhogg, who's dead. Reisvilger, who is still alive. Vitra, and Ashdaya. So of the brood, there's only 4 alive. 3 of them are dead. Obviously it's not Ashdaya because she's captured. So that's only the only ones I could think of is Tiamat and Reisvilger, but why call either one of them?
It was for the briefest of moments, but I felt her. Ashdaya.
Oh.
I thought she was in the void.
Yeah.
As did I. Yet the presence was unmistakable. Thus did I call out, only for it to fade and vanish.
I just realized a lot of the first brood were kind of banging each other. Well, not really banging each other, asexual, but still. They were still finding mates with each other. Or at least 4 of them did. Bahamut and Tiamat, and then pretty sure Ratatoskr and Nidhogg.
Perhaps she
It's the
crossed
only
over to the
reason.
source, then immediately turned back.
It's the only reason I could think of that, Nidhogg went fucking nuts after she was killed, so.
I do not know.
Or someone was baiting you.
Could she have found a way home?
The how of it aside, if she was indeed in the source, there may be clues where she came through that could lead us back to her. Where exactly was it that you felt her presence?
This feels like a trap, guys. It's a bait.
Far to the north. That was all I could discern.
The north, you say? Beyond the bounty? Garlemald?
As good a place to start as any. My apologies, Zero, but your return to the void will have to wait.
Gotta keep the blood pure.
I told you before that I have no reason to go back there. Do as you will.
Well, I mean, like I said, they weren't exactly banging since, all the dragons are apparently asexual, so. Like, even for the first brood, their father, also their mother, was technically Midgorsimer. He's the one that who laid those eggs, so.
All right. I presume you wish to stay here in Radzatan until we return.
He is edgelord.
You've kept me amply fed. I wouldn't be averse to helping you on your search.
If Ashdaya was indeed here, other Voidsent may have made the journey as well. Very well. We would welcome your company.
If it's decided, then I'll contact our associates in Garlemald. It's me. Still talking everyone's ears off, I trust?
Please tell me you're talking to Alfie.
Understood. We'll see you there.
Oh, that's right. We haven't really met up with Alfie and Alize in a while. At least, in the beginning, we had Graha join us for a bit.
We're to rendezvous at Tertium.
Yep. We're gonna meet the twins. We had Urianger and Graha were with us.
We'll need to teleport to make it there in time. Can you?
Aye. I know it well from my time as an avatar.
Oh, okay, that makes things
Then
simple.
it seems we're all set.
If there's nothing else, Let us see to our final preparations.
Gods revel, lands tremble. Interesting that they actually started like putting titles to these patches. I mean, they kind of did before, but they didn't do it like that, where they would actually say what it was. At least I don't think so. I don't remember that. I don't remember that in Shadowbringers. Alright. By all accounts, Ashtaya is Golbez's prisoner, yet if she was in the source, I think it's a trap. It could be that she managed to escape from the void, if only for a fleeting moment. But that is mere conjecture. If we want the truth, then we must go and find it. Come, let's make for Tertium. Our friends are waiting. Yep, gotta check up on the kids. See how they doing. Oh, you changed your clothes. I trust you know the associates who will be joining us. Hopefully they have been keeping well. It's not a bad, coat. Oh, look at him! I thought to depart from Ratzahan sooner, but Rishtola insisted I bring warmer clothes. This vessel does not feel cold as such, but she reminded me that, so long as I am Varshan, it would be prudent not to appear overly conspicuous. Makes sense. Do you feel cold? People live in such places, do they? Not that I presume to know their preferences, but it seems uncomfortable. Yeah, I don't deal well with cold. Let me see. Maybe I have a glamour with something with warmer clothes. Which, the only one I could see is... probably this one. But now I gotta edit this. Just in case. Perfect. You lizard. Yeah. I was called that a lot of times. By my stepdad.
Any moment now.
He's like, you got a lizard body temperature. You only function in the heat. Already cold and have a swamp ass. Yeah, that's also true. You also can't sleep very well when it's too hot. At least when it's cold, you just put another layer of a blanket on top and then bam, nice and cozy. But then it makes it harder to get out of bed because then you're warm.
My friends, 'tis good to see you again.
Is my boy. And my girl. How are my kiddos doing? Look at you guys wearing identical outfits with different colors.
And you. I was worried that the cold wouldn't agree with you, but you're both looking quite well.
Sleep like a baby, yep.
You get used to it. It helps that there's no shortage of fuel and heaters like before.
Glad to hear it. Have you been working in Garlemald all this time?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were.
We have. Though the worst is behind them, the people still have a long road ahead. They've taken steps towards forming an interim government, but it will be some time before any large-scale reconstruction effort can be carried out in earnest.
So
oh yeah, I remember I helped with
what
that.
we can until they can finally stand on their own.
So one thing I kind of noticed is that their hairstyles are kind of different. A little subtle, yeah. I mean, obviously you could tell by the ribbon in their hair. Red obviously for Alize, blue for him. But you can see that with the way the bangs are swept, his left eye is more visible and her right eye is more visible. Which I think is pretty neat because, you know, they say the left side of the brain is the more logical side. You know, logic and reason, which it fits very well with Alfie. Gwen wears lip gloss. Yeah, that too. Oh yeah, their lips are a little different too, yeah. And then Alize, you know, right side, you know, creativity, art, and also emotion. She is the more emotional of the twins, so of the pair. So I think that makes sense.
A lot of Garleans wanted nothing to do with us, but they're starting to come round. Slowly, but surely.
You're doing well, my children. I am so proud.
You're too kind. But it's thanks to the cooperation of like-minded souls that we've been able to make any progress. The allied nations continue to send supplies, which allow us to meet basic needs such as food and shelter. Meanwhile, Euless and a number of soldiers have begun a restoration initiative, with more and more volunteers joining by the day.
Like Alphino said, they've got a long road ahead of them. But we'll get there together, one step at a time.
I don't know what happened to the people that we sent to the moon.
Though you yourself helped them take one especially big step, didn't you? In vanquishing that blasphemy in the Tower of Babel?
Oh yeah! Oh my god, they actually... Oh, I didn't think they would actually... Oh, okay. Alright, I'm kind of happy I did all those role quests. One especially big step. Yep, I killed it all right.
Thank you. I can only hope that your deed will help the people to find peace and closure.
I wonder how the scene would have played if I hadn't done that.
But enough about events here. What brings you to us? And with new company, besides.
Oh, right.
This may take rather a long time to explain, but bear with me.
Yeah, leave it to Stola to explain everything. Man, Stola pulls off everything she wears.
The 13th? After traveling to the edge of existence, I thought you'd keep your escapades closer to home for a while. But I suppose there's no stopping you. Not that I'm one to talk, of course.
You know me. I want to up the ante a bit.
The heart of an adventurer cannot be denied.
Thank you, Alfie.
You could have at least invited me, too. Surely there was room enough for me and Grahar in the undersea vault.
Oh, well, you know. Sorry, I thought you were busy. I thought you were busy, I'm sorry.
I know. I only meant to tease. Mostly.
Oh, you.
But on a more serious note, are we sure it's wise to keep Xenos' former avatar around? I understand how you came to work together, but nevertheless...
Wow, that was, okay, it was very brief, but she did a pretty unique, movement right there. Normally, like, when, you know, these characters talk, like, in these kind of cutscenes, you know, they kind of stick with just basic emotes sometimes, like, the way they move. And obviously with expressions, facial expressions, but she did something pretty different there. Like, that was a unique pose and everything. Like, she was, like, actually like, oh, well, is this really a good idea? You know, like, also, like kind of, she did a variant, obviously, with the arms crossed, but it was unique to her.
You're right to be cautious. I'm a void sent, after all. But do not conflate me with Xenos. To recall my time in his service, it angers me.
Oh, she actually feels anger.
Is that so? I think we'll get along just fine, you and I.
Now that we are all caught up, to the matter at hand. As we were about to resume our search in the void, I felt the presence of my sister Ajdaya in the source. Somewhere in the far north. Perhaps even here in Galdemald. If you have seen or heard anything out of the ordinary, I must know.
As a matter of fact, we may have.
May have?
In recent days, we have had to contend with a surprising number of voidsent. And not the lesser kind that occasionally manifest, but ones possessed of considerable power.
You didn't think to tell us about this sooner?
You think they might have been summoned? By whom?
We're not sure. But as Euless reminded us, practitioners of a certain traditional Garlean art rely upon void-sent servants.
Right, the Reapers.
While there are no known Reapers left in Garlemald, we can't rule out the possibility that some are working in secret.
To summon not one, but several powerful voidsent is no small feat. But if Ashdaya was indeed called from the void...
Then it is likely the same party is responsible. Alternatively, the etheric confluence at the Tower of Babel may have triggered an expansion of natural fissures one could use to cross over. But I think that improbable, if not impossible.
And we must assume these events have indeed been orchestrated.
Well, some
All
don't
according
know.
to Keikaku.
We've been trying to track them to their origin. It's the mountains to the east, we think.
Can you guide us there?
I would, but the terrain is too difficult to traverse on foot. Nor is flying an option due to the winds.
Oh, god damn it.
Too much ground to cover in any case. Is there no way to narrow it down?
There is one place we thought to look first. An isolated village rumored to have once been home to a Reaper order.
That would indeed make an excellent start. Though the question of how to get there remains.
Euless may be of assistance. Let us return to Camp Broken Glass and consult him.
Alright, off we go to Camp Broken Glass. The people here struggle to survive as it is. The last thing they need is for Garlemald to be overrun with voidsent. A village of voidsent users. Unless you think I have feelings on this, I don't. What others do is not my concern. I didn't think you did, but okay. I expect it's been a while since you spoke with Euless. He'll be glad to see you. Nothing appears to be out of the ordinary here at the camp. Let us see what we find at this village. I had tempered my hopes, but thanks to Alphino and Alice, we might yet learn something of Ashdaya. I knew the twins wouldn't disappoint. Gotta love them. Oh, Sari, what a welcome surprise. And I see you're traveling with a large crew as usual. It's my entourage. Not to suggest that's an inconvenience for us. We'd be happy to share our supplies with you and your allies, should you require any. Yeah, thanks, but that's not why we're here. Apologies if I interrupt Euless, but there is a matter we wish to discuss. We've just finished our routine briefing, so you come at a good time. Is this about the voidsent? It is. From what we can discern, they're coming from the mountains to the east. Practitioners of the Reaper arts once lived in that area, did they not? Yes, they had a village there in the Lapis Manalis caverns. The scythe-wielders forged pacts with the voidsent and took to battle with the beings at their side. For a time they played an invaluable role in our military, but the advent of Magitech saw them fall out of favor. And when some were unmasked as insurrectionists, the order was outlawed. The village is believed to be long abandoned. My sister has been taken captive by Voidsent. I sense her presence in this land, and have come in search of her. If Voidsent have been sighted here, then I believe there is a connection. We should like to investigate these caverns you mentioned, but Alphino tells us they are not easily reached. I'm afraid so. Deep snow and tumultuous winds that rule out walking and flying. If you want to get anywhere, we're going to need a Magitech snowcraft. Alas, the last remaining functional one we had was broken down. Should still be over in Cerulia Ingens where it was abandoned. Is there anyone who can fix it? Perhaps the 4 engineers at Tapper's Den. Or we can call in Sid. Their duty included transporting cerulean tanks to Uterna Platform G using snowcraft. I expect they had to maintain a few over the years. Or we can call in Sid. That's worth looking into, I'd say. In the course of delivering provisions, I'd come to know the people here quite well. If they can help us, I'm sure they will. May I ask you to accompany her? Given the presence of Voidsent, it's best that we avoid traveling alone. Yeah, it's been a while since I traveled. Been around my girl, LZ. In the meantime, will you not tell me more about the mountain? I would like to learn as much as I can before commencing our search in earnest. Oh, come with me. I'll introduce you to someone who's well versed in the local geography. Alize, was it? I wish to speak with you. In that case, why don't you come with us to Tapper's Den? We can chat on the way. I shall go and brief the contingent on the Voidsent issue, that they too may be prepared. Okay. I still say we could have called in Sid, but alright. I mean, if anyone would know anything about Guardian technology, it definitely would be Sid. If you want to eavesdrop, be my guest. It doesn't bother me. I mean, I'm not trying to eavesdrop, but okay.
What was it you wished to talk about?
Oh, it's an actual
cutscene. Why do you help these people? What is it that you stand to gain?
I'm sorry?
You don't act on behalf of a higher power, nor are you bound by a contract. In spite of this, you help them. Why?
Sorry, Alize. She comes from a land where, you know, they do everything based on transactions, so.
And there I thought it was something serious. I help them because I want to. Because it's the right thing to do.
But what do you stand to gain? You didn't answer the question.
Self-satisfaction, maybe?
I followed my heart. What I got out of it came after. Was there anything else? If not, let's keep moving.
Right. To act not out of obligation or in pursuit of gain. To simply live. And they survive like this.
So, you coming or what? Alrighty, here we are. We should get back to it, but before we do... Are you alright, Zero? Did I say something that confused or upset you? No, I'm simply trying to understand your perspective. If you wish to continue, I am ready to able. Well, that's a relief. This isn't the sort of place you want to mull over things. It's not much farther to Tapper's Den. I doubt we'll make much trouble finding an engineer when we arrive, so let's speak with the first one we spot. Alright. Oops. Wrong button. Oh yeah. What does he do anyway? Oh wait. Does it have to be on the floor? I can pet him. Oh my god, that's amazing. Best game already. Wait, I know you. Oh man. Oh, I imagine that in the same way like in Skyrim. Wait, I know you. You're the one who roughed up the guards. After you left, your contingent friends came along. Our lives are a lot easier now thanks to them. They understood our plight and offered to help, whether we wanted to stay here or return home. For that, we're truly grateful. It would be better if you could play fetch. Oh, yeah. Oh, one day. We could only hope. We're grateful to you too, Alize. The trip across the lake is hardly pleasant, but you made all the same to bring us provisions. Oh, don't mention it. We're just glad we can help. That said, we were actually hoping to ask a favor of you today. We need a Magitech snowcraft repaired, the one abandoned in Cerulean Ingens. We were told you might be up to the task. Ah, so you wanted to ride the mammoth. It's huge. So we took to calling the crafts on account of their size. As often as I use them on rigs, I know a thing or two about their maintenance. I'll see if I can get your mammoth roaring again. It's the least I can do to repair kindness. Oh, wonderful. Please come with us back to the Camp Broken Glass, and we'll take it from there. So far, so good, Sari. Let's be on our way. Yeah, so far, so good. Makes me a little nervous. You mortals are more sensitive to the cold than I realize. My body is made differently, so I feel nothing. Must be great. Thank goodness we were able to find someone to help with repairs. Welcome back. Oh, that reminds me. Oh shit, I gotta do the freaking FF16 event on my other accounts. Fuck. I presume this is the engineer who will help us with the craft. I'll do everything I can to get her up and running again, but I doubt I'll be able to do so quickly, at least on my own. The mammoth is big and so are its parts. Some strong back should make the work go faster. You have ours. You finished learning about the mountain, I take it? Aye, we have a good solid grasp of that area, as well as the sight to the snowcraft. My back is perhaps not as strong as some, but I should be glad to stand guard for Voidsent and other unruly wildlife. Much obliged, miss. Now let's all head over to the mammoth and assess what needs fixing. That matter is here well in hand, which means we can resume our duties. Would you care to assist us, Sari? Oh, of course. How about you, Zero? I'll assist you as well, as payment for answering my question. It's hardly something that demands payment, but we'd be glad for your contribution nonetheless. Alpha knows mad to be unending codex. Alize. Oh, the Guardian Empire. Magitech. I can't say I understand Alize's answer, but a debt is a debt. I mean, if you considered it one, okay, sure. At first I didn't know what to make of Zero, but her frankness speaks to me. I like her. Alright, I got urchin pasta. Oh! Uni, that's what they call it, uni. Uni, oh my god, uni pasta, that does sound amazing. Pasta simmered in cream sauce and topped with a generous portion of king urchin. Melon pie. Flaky crust serves a perfect complement to the thunder melon's sweet yet electrifying flesh. Gyros. Slice of slow-cooked Lowton meat wrapped in leafy greens and tucked in a pocket of freshly baked bread. Tomatoes pianolo, tomato salad. Fried tomato salad, light perilla oil. Okay, I'll just take money again, but yeah, these are pretty cool to read. My thanks again for agreeing to help. The Elseworld contingent brings in shipments of food, medicine, and other necessities by airship. We have yet to deliver a share of supplies to Tertium, and I would appreciate it if one of you could assist us with the task today. I'll do it. Well, sir, looks like you're with me then. Void Scent signs have been increasing by the day, which is why I had in mind to go out and patrol the Elblen Rime. Shall we? I had a thought earlier, and I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, right, okay. So, you know how we have, like, the big ol', that big ol' Rogadin dude? So I kinda wonder. Are, like, when Rogadins craft, do they struggle to hold, like, some instruments because they have big hands? Like the male Rogadin especially? Like, I know there's, Regiland Rose, who's a weaver. But I'm wondering how that works when you got, like, big ol' man hands and you're crafting clothes. Like, you're using a needle, or worse, like, maybe, like, for example, some form of a sewing machine. Like, how... No, maybe a sewing machine would make it easier, but still, if you're like, using a needle, that'd be really... Would that be really difficult to try to get, like, holding a piece of thread and then try to, like, put in the eye of the needle? Because I mean, these Rogadin hands are like big, so I'm like freaking sausage fingers, you know, fat fingers. So I'm just wondering how that works. Alright, gotta turn on the grit. Forgot to put that. Void Summer spotted here not long ago. Considering the proximity to Camp Broken Glass, everyone is understandably concerned. But hopefully not for much longer. You follow this road eastward, and I'll have a look to the north. If you should encounter any Void Scent, I won't begrudge you for dispatching them without me. Magic. I remember my favorite thing about the Dungeons and Dragons movie is where they're like saying like you can't use magic to summon everything or like to solve all the problems. And then it turns out like later on there's like one they're like, why can't we use magic? Oh, actually you can. You study your surroundings, so do not spy any errant Void Scent. Alright. Alright, well this looks like bad news bears right here. Where are you? Oh, hello. If it can't be solved with magic, you aren't putting more power in the spell. Good point, good point. Now, where can I find the other one? Oh, it's right there. I swear to God, if you're aggroed. Oh, hello. Oh man, I thought I could bring him out over here. What the fuck? Oh, that's a big one. Alrighty, easy peasy. Oh wait. Oh, the Dungeons and Dragons movie was like really good. Return to the darkness from whence you came.
All finished, are we?
Yeah. Easy peasy for me. Come on. Barely broke a sweat.
The cold doesn't let up out here, does it?
Nope.
They've the means to keep everyone warm at Camp Broken Glass and Tertium. But the measures are still only temporary. Subsisting on charity. Dreading the day the sympathy of others is exhausted. It's no way to live. They need lasting safety and security. Though things will never be as they once were. If we can restore a modicum of normalcy to their lives, maybe that will be enough for them to move forward. If we're to achieve that, we have to work harder. I have to work harder.
I went to the anime Konosuba. The magician's signature spells explosions, and the only spell she knows. Oh, that's amazing. You're doing your best. Anyone can see that. Just trying to overdo it. Yeah, you're already doing my best, my child. Keep at it.
Oh? Lest you misunderstand, I wasn't fishing for a compliment. As I said, I'm doing this because I want to. Still, I appreciate your support.
Yes, thank you. Just take the compliment.
Well, our work here is done. We should be heading back. I hope Alphano and Zero haven't gotten into any trouble. I cannot imagine how awful it must have been to serve as Xenos' avatar. To not only suffer him, but so much else.
Yeah, well, you know.
She's a fighter, all right. Like you and me.
Meanwhile, Tertium.
Thank you, miss. Thank you.
She's like, why are you thinking of me? I'm just doing a job.
This feels strangely familiar.
Excuse me, Alphano. My wife, she's come down with a high fever. Do you think you could take a look at her?
Oh, right, because I mean, he is a sage, so.
Of course. Give me a moment.
I'm the better one. That's good.
Zero, may I leave the rest here to you?
Fine by me.
It's amazing. It took me playing literally every healer class to see what I like, and then it turns out Sage. Sage is the one I like the most. Detroit become human once again.
Thank you again for your help. Zero, was it? I take it you're one of Alphino's comrades?
Oh man, I still love that one scene with this guy where he's like talking to Xenos and he's like, your reason to just like basically destroy Garlemald and then cause all this trouble around the world was just so you can get just to have your rematch with the Warrior Light? That was your reason? And then Xenos just goes, would you feel better if I had a better reason? The quote-unquote better reason? Like, would that have made everything okay? If I can call them out.
Comrade? We've entered into a cooperative pact, if that's what you mean.
She's like, I can't call him that, but I guess I could call him an acquaintance.
Pact? No, nothing so formal. What I mean is, you must know each other well. Be on good terms, enjoy each other's company, that sort of thing.
I don't think she feels much enjoyment.
Then no, he's not my comrade. I have none. Nor will I ever, I think.
And make it dramatic. Villains have standards. Oh man, but I just love the fact that a villain just like points out something to you, it's a logical, like it's a pretty logical like counter, basically.
Oh.
And I don't know why, it just stands out that, like, to me, that was the most memorable Xenos cutscene ever for me. Xenos has done a whole bunch of shit, but that's the one that most stands out to me. Would you feel better if I had a better reason?
Did I say something odd?
No, not at all. On the contrary, it makes sense. When Alphino and the contingent first arrived, we rejected them out of hand. Whatever they may have claimed, they were the enemy. Savages with their savage ways. To accept their help was to admit defeat. But no matter how poorly we treated them, they didn't turn their backs on us. They stayed and listened. That's just the kind of people they are. Makes sense they'd get along with someone like you who tries to push others away.
Get along? I'm upholding my part of the bargain. There's nothing more to it than that.
If you say so. Ah, I'd nearly forgotten why I came. Are you hungry? We all get rations, and considering the work you're doing, you're as good as one of us.
I am running low on ether. Very well.
Oh god. Sorry, that
Sep-style dumplings. Butts, they call them.
Oh man, for a second it looked like meal from Shadowbringers, which is basically made of quote unquote, it's like bread, something like bread, but it's like made out of like sin eater flesh. Oops.
Never had a dumpling. It's like the kind of bread stuffed with a filling, meat or vegetables usually, that you bake or steam.
Oh man, dumplings sound so good.
We have our own recipes in Garlemald too.
Oh yeah, steam buns are really good too, yeah.
My brother and sister always fought over the jam-filled ones. Just think of it as bread, alright?
Ooh, wow, I didn't think they were gonna party like that. Look at that steam coming right out of it. If that were me, mine would have just split and like all the filling would have fell out onto the floor.
I should warn you though, they're spicy. Helps them keep longer, I assume. Too much for the children to handle though.
Ha, weak. Weak children. Yeah, they did pretty well with the texture. Not the best, but it's not bad.
Interesting.
She's like, oh, it's a different taste.
Interesting good, or interesting...
I don't know much about taste. Not anymore. But I do feel a sensation in my mouth.
I think her tongue's burning up. But she doesn't know what it is.
Is that a bad thing?
Not necessarily.
That's enough for me. I've heard it said that spices are more akin to fire than flavors. Perhaps that makes them easier to understand.
God loves some spice though. Oh, hey, Panda.
Oh, Euless. Getting acquainted with Zero, are we?
Just wait till she goes to the bathroom.
I suppose I am.
Well, I mean, we don't know, because remember, she is part void sense, so we don't know if she can, you know, actually use the bathroom. For all we know, like, the ether just goes into her, and then it just, like, the food goes into her, and then the ether just goes, just, like, gets sucked up into her, yeah. Kind of reminds me of, I remember, Psyche K, where there's that, the perfect, what was her name? Terahashi? The supposed, like, golden girl, like, the most perfect girl ever. And there was a scene where, I guess, like, there was an episode where, like, some, newspaper club or whatever in the school was, like, trying to write a paper about her. And, the lady who was like the president of the club, she dressed up like Terahashi, and she's like doing a squat. She's like, all right, we gotta write some juicy stuff. We gotta make it like seem like it's legit. She's like, you're gonna take a picture of me trying to look like I'm about to use the restroom, and then we'll post that in the paper. Make it look like it's her trying to use, you know, we caught her in the middle of like taking a dump or something. And then toward the end, like, Terahashi finds out about it, and she goes, I'll let you guys know that I don't do that. And everyone's like, wait, what do you mean you don't? Like, I mean, everyone has to, she's like, no, I don't. And then eventually she says it with so much confidence, like, every time, like, nope, I don't do that, ever. Eventually they just give in, they're like, okay, yeah, you don't ever poop. So the perfect girl, she doesn't poop. Yeah. I mean, obviously she does, she just didn't want them, obviously, to ever think that way of her, so...
Ah, everyone is here. Excellent. Thank you all for your hard work. I've just finished up myself. Shall we go and find Estinian?
Man, I want a good fight.
Alphino! Alize!
Oh? What's up? You look wounded. My most favorite part of Psyche K is when the hunters get hunted. Yeah. I also like every time a bug is, you know, showing up and he just gets so scared. Oh man, I haven't seen Psyche K in a while. I need to catch up on it. I remember I also really liked Squid Girl. Oh man, Squid Girl was great too. An unforeseen bargain. Mainly because I remember like when we were doing the Hildebrand quest, and it showed that part where we were doing the volleyball thing. The part where, like, you know, Sarah just spikes it so that way she hits Heldy with the volleyball bomb. Oh man, like that scene, it always makes me think of Squid Girl because of I remember there's a scene where they're trying to win a 3D TV. I remember they're trying to win a 3D TV, and they said, and it was like they can only win it if you win the volleyball like tournament. And I remember in the tournament, there's a scene where Squid Girl and then the eldest sister, like, I mean, she's like disguised as the younger sister, but she went in there as the eldest in disguise, and she went in there, and she did a spike so hard that the guys that they were like competing against, they like they stood like one behind the other and trying to brace themselves. Like you just see like a bunch of light, and it looked like a bomb was like heading toward them too, and then you just see them get like basically nuked by the freaking volleyball. Oh man, it was just so wild, that scene. I mean to watch it too, but I forget about it, yeah. For now, like, what the anime I've been watching lately is Overlord, so. A horde of Voidsen are approaching from the mountains to the east. Their numbers are beyond anything we've ever seen. Oh, that sounds bad. Finally, we got a fight. What? But he's stolen the others. Anyone outside Tertium is in danger. We must find and bring them all here at once. Can we count on your aid, Zero? I've already settled the debt for my question. I'm not obligated to help. What's more, death in this world is absolute. You asked me to put my life on the line. Without suitable payment, I will do no such thing. Oh, that's fair. What do we have to offer that might be enough? You're right, Zero. You're not obligated to help, and I wouldn't presume otherwise. Nevertheless, we are in need. Assuming the booze I gave you is worth anything, would you at least be willing to stand watch at this encampment? That way, more of us will be able to go out and see the people to safety. Very well. Unless we come under attack, I do no more than stand watch. I dare say Tertium will be safe enough with Zero here. Let us go and find his troll and the others, and assist with the evacuation. Reject humanity except Daddy Bones. God damn attractive skeletons, how dare they? Yeah, we got time. Come, we need to find our comrades. Oh, everyone's all dressed in their usual clothes. Let's go. Tertium we find. You listen to these people have weathered far worse. We must make haste to the snowcap, where our friends and the engineers should be. Given their position, they may soon find themselves at the mercy of the Voidsent. If it comes to it, we must be prepared for battle. I'm ready, don't you worry. How about you, Sari? Let's see, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Oh, shit. Okay. Hold on. I could do that, or I could probably go to Summoner. Oh boy, I hope it's gonna be okay leaving it behind. This feels like a bad idea.
Report. Lost contact. When? Void sent. I'd bet my life on it. Understood. I'll investigate at once. A unit transporting supplies has gone silent en route to Broken Glass. I will go and search for it. Stay here and keep watch. But be ready to answer my call.
If it was Void sent, you'd be a fool to go alone. They'll find you before you find your men. And then they'll devour you as well.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps I don't stand a chance, but I can't just abandon them.
I can't repay you for the bread if you're dead. I'll go.
What?
I freaking love their glowy shields. They're pretty cool, yeah.
I'm far better suited to dealing with Voidsent. It makes sense. Or do you mean to say you'd rather I stay here because you can't protect this place on your own?
Oh, she fucking got you there. And he hates to admit it.
Fine. Just don't do anything stupid. Promise me.
If it were me, I'd be like, no promises.
Damn these demons!
Return to the camp. Now.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Magitech glowy shields.
Why do you interfere?
Well, why are you here?
Ah, of course. You sold your soul to feed.
I have taken bread, but my soul is forever mine.
She's like, I didn't sell my soul yet for bread. Wait, a Planister? Oh, okay. Alright, okay, Bloodbath. Right, this is the DPS for HP. There's a jump attack with potency of 150. This is the combo skill, yeah. Slice, Wax and Slice, Infernal Slice, okay. Nightmare Slice combo, executes the following actions, succession, spinning, and Nightmare, okay. What's this one? Communal. Deals 1 aspect damage to target all enemies nearby with a plus of 1,000 for the first time in... Alright. So this is an AoE. Is this also an AoE? Okay. Let's see how it goes.
A deal is a deal. I cannot let you pass.
Oh, that was good. You shall not pass.
More of them.
God damn, they don't stop.
Still more.
This don't look that great. Oh shit, look away! God damn. Wait, who is this? Furnace? Right for the harvest. Wait, what is this? Am I supposed to stand in that? Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, fuck. This don't look that great. Holy crap, okay. No! Whoa, okay, oh god, I can't run! Okay, I made it. Motherfucker. Blackout. Oh, thank goodness I did that.
Good.
And now you're mine. Oh, no. I'm not dead yet. Oh. This is not good.
I can't.
Oh, shit. Wait, is this part of it? Was I supposed to fail? Okay, yeah, so it's an unwinnable fight.
How?
Oh.
How big must the gate be for their light to come through? Is this it then? Just like that time. When light still shone upon the world. When the Contra Memoria still raged.
Stand aside if you value your life.
We're only after women and wine. Darkness can take the rest.
You're not taking another step towards that village.
Stupid girl. You were warned.
Oh man, look at her shields all beat up.
Gotcha. And now we can get back to our business.
too weak. I need help. Someone, please. The same mistakes, the same ends. Again and again. What should I? What could I have done? What? Who? You. What are you doing here?
Y'shtola and Estinian had matters well in hand, so we went where we were needed.
Can you stand?
Let's see. We're a little late, but we've come to help you. Yeah, we're gonna help you.
All right. I will let it burn. This fire in my breast. Let it burn and rage and guide.
That's one ugly mofo, though. Coordinate with your comrades to defeat the Void Scent. Okay. Alright, hang on, I gotta summon my boy. Alright, y'all, you ready? Let's go. Let's go. Summon Bahamut. Mortals to come to the slaughter. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, I see. They're gonna go on the line, I think. Oh, no, they're not. Alright, I keep this one busy, guys. I got it.
I'll only get in the way.
Alright, come on. There we go. Summon Phoenix. Sinister Spear. Oh, this. Alright, I got this one.
Stay sharp.
Got it.
Everyone all right?
No, 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 you get back here. I gotta hit you with my book. Oh, okay, god damn it. Oh shit, I should help them out. There we go, we got it. In we go. There we go, Radiant Aegis. Or Aegis, whatever. Okay, we did that fast enough. Ow. I got you, Alfie. Resistance is futile and Jomalius. Okay. Why did I see something behind me? What? Uh-oh. Ow. Alright, here we go, here we go. Phoenix. Burn it, burn it, burn it! Oh, what the hell? Oh shit, wrong button. God damn it. Oh, she's doing the Reaper LB3. Offer. Oh god, they just keep coming out. Come on, girl, any minute now. Alright, that was a bit too close for comfort. Why won't you die? We're very stubborn. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. Summon Phoenix. Burn him. There we go. Easy peasy. Now that was a good fight.
You did well to find me out here.
We have Euless to thank for that. He was quite worried when he called.
Let's see. People go, well, thank you. There would have been more casualties if not for you. Yeah, let's thank her.
No. If it was not for you and the others,
Well, let's not fuss over details. We should return to Tertium. Can you make it that far?
I think so.
Alright, we could just give her food and she'll be fine. Oh wait, no, they did say there's a bunch of ambient ether, like even in the air, so... just breathing
Zero,
helps her.
Are you alright?
Well enough. No void scent struck here, did they?
No, and there weren't any more casualties thanks to you.
Oh.
That was kind of intense, and I wasn't blinking. My eyes were trying to hurt during that fight.
What are you doing?
You'll have no debts to repay, if that's what you're worried about. If anything, I owe you a week's worth of boots.
Booze, huh? It just sounds like, you know, give her some drinks. Okay, we are going to stop there because I'm afraid that if I talk to Alze, it's going to lead to yet another cutscene. So, and it's already getting kind of late. But I'd say we've made some pretty good progress in terms of the story. We finished up a patch's worth of, well, at least what we started anyway before, but at least we finished that patch, and now we're on to the next one. Got a little more backstory on Zero. Got to meet up with the twins again. And yeah, basically so far so good. I'm kind of glad that we're making a more MSQ process. Feels like I've been slacking super hard on that lately, so yeah. And now I gotta catch up with Dawn Trail coming up soon, so yeah. Anyway, we will call it a night here. Let me just head this way. There we go. Alright, so thanks again for dropping by, for watching more Final Fantasy XIV. Slowly progressing our way through the story. I mean, that was a good solo duty fight. I just hope that there's gonna be another trial soon. I'm excited for another one. Sari demands another opponent. But anyway, I digress. So tomorrow will be an off day. I'm just gonna take it easy. We'll have the next next week's schedule set up by Sunday the latest. So that way, you know, if I do or do not stream that day, then you know, at least, you know, I'll give you guys ample enough time to know ahead of time, you know. So anyway, thanks again for dropping by. Have a good rest of your morning, day, night, whatever. And I'll see you guys next time for, I guess, whenever I stream again. We'll see what we'll find out. Alright, so until then, take care. Bye-bye.